Hello student, welcome back to the science class once again. Thank you all for watching my previous videos and additional thank you for staying home. In the last class, we discussed about the elements, compounds and mixtures. That is, we discussed about the purity and impurity of matter. What did you discuss in the element? An element is the basic part of that matter. That means an element cannot be broken further down. It will contain only one kind of particle. We discussed about compound, that element combines to form compounds. In the mixture we discussed that two or more substances, they combine to form a mixture. A compound is formed by a chemical process, whereas a mixture is formed by physical processes only. A compound is a new thing which is formed from the combination of elements, whereas a mixture is not a new thing. That is, it contains the characteristics of the things which are combining to form a mixture. So that was what we did in the last class. So today we are going to continue our further discussions on mixtures only. So since we were discussing about mixture, so mixtures are of two categories. First one is homogeneous mixture and the next one is heterogeneous mixture. Okay? Types of mixture: homogeneous mixture and heterogeneous mixture. So what is a homogeneous mixture? I have already discussed this before also, but so let us do a quick revision on this homogeneous and heterogeneous one again. What is a homogeneous mixture? It is that kind of mixture in which, that means it is that kind of mixture which has a uniform composition throughout. That means when you are taking two substances to combine, to mix, it will be called homogeneous in that case only when those two components will mix with each other very thoroughly. Okay? An example of homogeneous mixture is sugar with water, salt with water. When you add sugar to water, the sugar will dissolve with water very thoroughly. Clear? What is an example of heterogeneous mixture now? And heterogeneous mixture, it is that kind of mixture in which there is no any uniform composition between the components. That means where the component will not mix with each other thoroughly. Means you can see the distinct particles in heterogeneous mixture. An example of heterogeneous mixture is mixing soil to water. How is that mixing soil to water a heterogeneous mixture? Mixing soil to water is a heterogeneous mixture because soil will not mix thoroughly with water. You can see the particles of soil in water, right? That means, you can see the crystals of soil in water. Okay, but in uniform composition, that means in homogeneous mixture, you cannot see the salt or sugar which have dissolved in water. Once it has dissolved very thoroughly and you cannot see the physically distinct components. So that is what your homogeneous and heterogeneous mixture is. There are many more examples of homogeneous mixture and heterogeneous mixture. Okay? So then the next part comes after discussing about the homogeneous mixture and heterogeneous mixture. We are going to start the discussion of solution. What actually is a solution now? A solution is a homogeneous mixture in which one component dissolves thoroughly with the other component. Okay? An example of solution is sugar dissolved in water, salt dissolved in water. Okay? Lemon juice dissolved in water, that is lemon juice mixed with water. It is also an example of solution only. So what actually is a solution? First of all, a solution is a homogeneous mixture in which one component is dissolving with the other component completely. Okay, that is an example of your solution. Now, as I have said you, an example of solution is sugar dissolved in water. What will you call this one? You will call this as sugar solution. To call anything, to call any mixture as a solution, Okay, what is the required criteria? One should dissolve with the other completely. Okay, now in this case, this is a sugar solution. Now what do we need to prepare a sugar solution? First of all, we need sugar and water. When these two will mix with each other, then I will call it as a sugar solution. Okay, a solution has, now let us talk about the parts of a solution. A solution has two parts. One is solute, another one is solvent. Now which one is solute and which one is solvent? Now let us come back to the example of solution. We have made a sugar solution. Now in that sugar solution, which thing is present in lesser quantity? Sugar is present in lesser quantity, right? And water is present in more quantity. Okay, I needed these two components to prepare a solution. Now the component which is required in lesser quantity is called as the solute, and the one which is required in more quantity is called as the solvent. So solution has two parts, that is a solute and a solvent. Solute is the one which is present in lesser quantity, and solvent is the one which is present in more quantity. Okay, I hope you have understood about solution. I hope you have understood about the solute and you have understood about a solvent. In the next class, we are going to discuss about suspension. We are going to discuss about saturated solution, and along with saturated solution, we are going to discuss about dilute and concentrated solutions. Thank you.